Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Kayleen String coming at you from my deck, and as you can see, these two in the square containers have really leafed out and gotten bigger. So has this one right here in the smaller pot, the one that's got the hook on it. Now this leaf belongs with this one. It's just leaning over, and these have come up, but I have pulled the tags out because they're just hidden by the leaves. So, but I don't know if it's just something about the seeds or these plants all look the same even though they're different. See, this one had the kale stick in. This one has the arugula, or no, spinach. And this one has the Swiss chard. And then this one in the blue pot is arugula, but all the leaves look the same. But what I would also like to know is, are these okay to harvest, the big leaves, so that the smaller ones can keep growing? And these have really filled out, so it's a good thing I put them in those bigger containers. And then down here are my herb pots. I got 2 little garlic chives in this one. I got a little bit in here. I think I've had some of the hail damage to some of these little plants. This one, I'm not sure what is what, but I did not get any garlic chives to come up in this one. But other than the fact that there's no garlic chives, this one, so far, even with a little bit of hail damage, this one is the best looking. It's got the most plants in it, but the other ones have some little shoots coming up. See all the little tiny specks of green down there? So even this one has a few more pops of green popping up. But my main question is, should I go ahead and harvest some of these bigger leaves? Is what I would like to do is, I would like to dehydrate a lot of this so I can preserve it and add it to my long-term food storage. So I will ask your advice, especially on these two here. I may go ahead and pop some of the big leaves off of the Swiss chard. That is, if I got that one correct. So if I have these mislabeled, you know, I can always move the sticks around. So I just have them laying up on the deck. But I'll put them back in the pots. So again, I have this one. This is the kale stick, and I'm just gonna go and stick them in the front, just like that. And this one I have as a spinach, and I'll just do the same thing and just stick it in back in there, just like that. And this one I have labeled as a Swiss chard, and I'll do the same thing, that I'll stick it there. And the arugula one, they're not all that big, so I'll stick it back here where I have been putting it. And in these pots, I had 4 herb seeds. I had basil, I had garlic chives, oregano, and cilantro. So I just kind of ended up mixing the seeds as I put them in, so I don't know which one is which really, because I didn't try to separate them. All I know is I know which one is the chive because it just looks like hair. But I got 2 of those, so I'm happy to see that I got 2 chives. But we're in for a stretch of dry days for a while, so I've been watering every couple of days since it stopped raining. If it gets really hot, I might give them a spray. But I water late in the evening, after sunset, since there's less chance of the water just evaporating into the air and not getting down into the roots. But it's supposed to get hotter by the weekend. So I just want to give you this update on my little deck garden. And I have seen some things that I would like to try for next time. For next year. So I have my air conditioner going, so that's the sound you hear along with the traffic noise. So anyway, at least I got something to come up, and there's a little bit of green for this Wednesday. So thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.